Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to week 7 live session. So, do you have any specific questions? If you don't have any questions, then I will start the live session by solving few example problems. Any questions? Okay, I assume that you don't have any specific questions. So I will start with one Python problem. Okay. So the problem is you need to find out the maximum profit from the stock prices. Okay. The problem is like this. Okay. So you want to find out the profit. Okay. So from stock prices. So this is the problem statement. Can you please tell me what kind of approach or what kind of algorithm you can use to solve these kind of problems? Suppose you want to know the maximum profit from the list of stock prices. Okay, let us assume that I will take one example. Okay, um,
Hello.
yeah,
So this is Rahul,
okay,
and I have registered for the NPTEL so many weeks ago, but I didn't watch any videos and joined in these live sessions. This is my first session I'm joining.
mm,
So I do wanna write the exam, but I also paid for it. I think
okay,
the exam is on 21st September.
mm,
So year after I need to practice to clear the exam. May I know is there any uh, tips and tricks or what should I do now to crack the
okay.
exam with a good grade?
Okay, what should you do means you told that you didn't watch those videos and all. I don't know whether you have prior knowledge on data structures and algorithms and Python code.
Yeah, absolutely. But I just watched the 2 weeks contents. I started yesterday and now I completed 2 weeks. The week one content I just completed that, and also I completed the week two content also today.
Okay, you have any internal like the quiz marks? So, for example, this NPTEL exam they will calculate this internal percentage also. I mean,
Okay.
weekly assignments they are giving, right? Weekly assignments and quizzes.
Yeah, actually, I completed that with the help of some AIs, but I just completed that.
Oh,
I just missed the one assignment only.
okay, then okay, fine, no issue. What you do is you try to watch the NPTEL videos, and then again you practice the quizzes and assignments because you told that you
Yeah, yeah,
completed that assignments with the help of somebody, but
yeah.
you will get similar kind of questions in NPTEL exam also.
Okay.
So you practice those quizzes and assignments, and some kind of okay. We are giving some live sessions, right? Similarly, you
Yeah.
can find out some good material like textbooks and videos from the different sources. Okay, then
Okay, guys, these live session is recorded in YouTube.
yeah, these live sessions are recorded and the links are there in your NPTEL homepage. Left side you may have the recorded
Yeah.
live sessions also.
Okay, the recorded sessions will available in YouTube, right? I mean these live
YouTube,
sessions.
yeah, that
Okay.
navigation is there in your NPTEL homepage also. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
if you want, you can watch these videos also. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So is it uh, can we use the assignments for the reference, or we should watch the we is there any requirements to watch all the video fully?
no, for example, if you don't watch the video fully, how do you know? whether you know the concept or not. In exams, they may give questions from the
Uh,
uh,
but using the assignments, we can't. Yeah, there's a lecture material available, right?
yeah.
With the help of those lecture material, we can't do anything. Is this a necessary to watch the full video?
It's not necessary, but how do you know? You need to know from some source, right?
Okay.
Suppose if I give, or they will give some questions from the that lecture material. So
Yeah.
how do you know? How do you are going to answer it? Without watching or without learning, whether you watch this NPTEL video or some other kind of source, okay, but you need to know the concept, right?
Okay. But the NPTEL exam questions are based on the lectures, right?
Yeah, based on the lectures and the same content, okay, they have given some course outline, right? The questions they will give from the same syllabus, like the content from the
Yeah.
this NPTEL, whatever the
Okay,
contents
but
they shared, yeah.
yet I didn't receive any hall tickets at all.
Maybe you will
Did
get
you get that?
notification. That
Okay.
information, I don't have that information, but
Okay, okay, sir, okay. But I missed one assignment. I think the assignment 6, I have missed that assignment to submit on. Is it
it's
cause
okay, no
any issue?
problem, but you may get some less mark. It's okay, no problem.
Okay,
Try
okay,
to
okay, sir.
attempt assignment 7 and 8, and you try to get the full marks, okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Then end exam you try to give your best, okay? So
Yeah, sir.
it's
Yeah, for
competitive,
sure.
okay? I think if you want more percentage and all, you need to put more efforts, okay? Or if you
Okay.
are okay with some percentage, some 70 or 80, it's up to you, okay?
Okay. If I want to get good grades, then what should I do? To watch all
You need to
videos
watch
and
all videos, and then you need to practice quizzes, assignments, and then that some Python codes, okay? And then you need to practice it. Then only you will get some good grades, okay?
okay, by watching the 8 weeks lecture is enough, but it's right.
Yeah, not watching, learning 8 week
Yeah,
content, okay?
then okay,
Watching means I don't know whether you will get it or not, but you need to learn from the 8 week
okay.
content.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so any other questions? Okay. Okay, if you don't have any questions, okay. So the example, okay. So what we are discussing is I am discussing some problems which are related to Python, okay. So the problem is we need to find out the maximum profit from the existing stock prices, okay. So for example, we have profits like this, okay. So I will give a list of profit prices. So this is the list, okay. As of now, I am assuming smaller values, okay. Like I have profit like this 7, like you just assume that these are the Indian rupees, okay. 7 and then 1, 7 rupees, and then 1 rupee, then 5 rupees. These are the prices, or you may assume that these are the stock prices, okay. Instead of profit, okay, we are trying to solve profit, but you have the stock prices like this: 7 rupees, 1 rupee, and then 5 rupees, okay. Similarly, you take 3 rupees. These are the stock prices, okay. So what is your job is the condition here is you need to buy once and you need to sell once, okay. So these are the stock prices. You need to buy once a stock, and you need to sell a price once. So this is the condition, okay. Condition, or you say this as note. So based on this, can you tell me, this is my list of stock prices. So I have different stocks with some prices. Let us assume these are the Indian rupees. Stock price 7 rupees, 1 rupee, 5 rupees, 3 rupees, 6, and then we have 4. Okay. So what you want to do is you need to develop a Python code so that you can able to make maximum profit from the list of stock prices. This is my list of stock prices, okay. So the condition is you need to buy a stock once, and then you need to sell a stock price once, okay. So can you tell me what is the maximum price, I mean maximum profit from the list of prices? These stock prices are daily, for your understanding, okay. These are the daily stock prices, okay. For your understanding, I am writing like this: daily stock prices. This may be day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, like this. This is day 5, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and then day 6, okay. So now tell me, which day is good to buy a stock price? Is it clear what I am doing? I am trying to develop a Python code for this problem statement, okay. So we have a problem, we have list of stock prices. This is my list of stock prices. Daily the stock prices, it will vary like this: day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and day 6. So from this list we need to make maximum profit from this, okay. So what is the good choice to buy a stock? Generally if you want to buy, okay, this is 7 rupee, 1 rupee, 5 rupees, 3 rupees, 6 rupees, and then 4 rupees. You just interact, okay. Tell me what is the best day to buy a stock. So whenever you want to buy something, what you will look into, you are going to look into whether the stock price is less or not, right? So you need to check that condition. So when the stock price is less, so the stock price is less among these all the stock prices, the less price is 1. Is it clear? Can you respond whether you are understanding or not? So day 1 you are going to, this is like this, okay. Day 2 you are going to have 1 rupee, okay. So whenever the price is 1 rupee among all the stock prices, this is the minimal price, okay. So whenever the price is minimal, so you are going to buy it, right? So day 2 you are buying because the stock price is less, okay. Then what you are going to do, again, so these are the list of prices. So when you are going to sell, here one condition is there, you need to buy a stock once. Here you brought one stock price, okay. So this buy is over, okay. Buying is over. Now what is the condition? The next is we need to sell the stock so that you need to get the maximum profit when you are going to sell it. So for example, you check the remaining days, okay. So here you have 5 rupees, 3 rupees, and then 6, and then 4, okay. Among all these things, okay, day 1 is over already, day 1 price is over. So we started buying here. The next days the stock prices will be like this. Among all those, if you take D5, I mean day 5, so the stock price is 6. So the stock price is 6. So the stock price is 6. So if you take 6 minus 1, okay, So you will get the 5. Okay, so this is the maximum profit. This is the maximum profit. Right? So is it clear? So what you want to do, whenever we are asking the maximum profit from stock prices, these are the stock prices, so the output will be 5. Okay, so this is the 5, you need to get like this. So for example, another case, so this is the correct one, case 1. So you may have case 2 like this. So you have a price D7. Okay, for example, some people you may assume that can I buy a stock at 7? 7 minus 1, you may get 6. Okay, some people you are going to assume that 6 is the maximum profit. Is it correct or wrong? If I say 7 minus 1, you are going to get 6. 6 is it? 6 is the maximum profit? No. So what is the reason means? So what we are doing is we are trying to purchase a stocks. Okay, if we are buying a stocks at the rate, I mean at rupees 7 rupees, so whenever the stock price is high, you are buying it. Okay, then you are selling that same stock whenever the stock price is very less. Okay, so that means 1 rupee. So this is not profit, this is going to, you are going to get loss. Okay, this is the maximum loss. Okay, so our interest is we are trying to calculate the maximum profit from the list of stocks, so not maximum loss. If they are asking maximum loss, you may go this approach. Okay, so you can buy a stock at day 1, this is the loss condition. Okay, and then day 2 immediately you sell it because this is list value, so you may get maximum loss. Okay, so is this concept is clear? If this is clear, I will try to write the Python code for the same concept or same logic. Is it clear? The question is, we need to find the maximum profit from the list of stock prices. So we have a list of stock prices 7, 1, 5, 3 and then 6. Okay, these are the daily stock prices. So for your understanding, I am giving this daily stock price representation, like daily means day 1, day 2, day 3. I am going to represent as D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6. So our interest is we need to compute the maximum profit from the list of stock prices. So for maximum profit, okay, so we are trying to check whenever the stock price is less. So the less stock price is in day 2, the stock price is 1 rupee. Here we are buying. Okay, to get the maximum profit, uh, there is a condition called we need to buy a stock price once and then you are going to sell the stock price once. Okay, only one time buying and one time selling. Okay, so for that you are going to get the stock price profit is 5. Okay, so this is the another case, case 2, this is the maximum loss. Okay, there are other cases also you can take. Okay, for example, if you buy the price, stock price, the other cases you can take like this. Suppose case 3, so you are trying to buy the stock at the rate 3 rupees. Okay, like you are trying to buy, that is 3 rupees, like day 4 you are trying to buy it. So what you are doing, you are trying to buy at 3 rupees and then the next day 6 rupees is there, we are trying to sell the stock prices. Okay, this is buying, this is selling. Okay, so then what is the profit? So profit means 6 minus 3, so you are going to get 3 rupees only. Okay, so compared to 3 rupees, so here you are getting maximum profits. Okay, that's why um, the question is we need to compute the maximum profit from the list of stock prices. Okay, so for this I am writing the Python code for this. Is this concept is clear? If this is clear, what I am doing, any questions? If you have any questions, you can post your questions in chat box. Otherwise, you can unmute by yourself and you can ask me. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, I will write the Python code for this. So whenever you want to write a Python code, most of the time we are trying to write the functions, right? Python functions. So for that, I am writing def and then, so whatever our task is to compute the maximum profit, we are giving same custom name for our function. So maximum profit. So what kind of data you are going to have? We are going to have prices. Okay. So that's why I in that function, so I am trying to give these prices like this. Okay. The prices we are going to pass. Okay. So this is my function. Then, so you need to represent what is the minimum price. So we need to know, right? So this is like float or int type of data. As of now I am taking float data because the stock prices generally it is not like integer values, so it may be float also. I'm trying to take, so this is my initial minimum price. So initially I am going to assume that my maximum profit will be 0. See here the code is automatically it is coming. Okay. So initially profit is nothing, I don't have any profit because, so then here it's showing automatic code. Okay. So these are my prices, right? So this is the code for to calculate each and every price. For example, this you can assume, you just try to check it, okay, whether this is the minimum price or not. Okay. So for that, so we have price, and this price you need to check this entire list of price in prices means this particular value each and every time it will check with the other prices. Okay. So if this is minimum price, okay, to compute the minimum price we have min function in the Python. Okay. Then you need to compare the profit. So for comparison, so each and every time, okay, whatever I have done, price minus minimum price, like that we are doing. Okay. So for that, price minus minimum price you just take it. Okay. Then you can take the maximum profit. Okay. What basically we are doing here is, so we are trying to compute, so one is maximum profit. Okay. So for this you need to write this is like some iterations. Okay. These functions will work in recursive fashion, then it will display the maximum profit. Okay. So to compute this thing you need to pass some input values. Okay. In this printf function itself, so see here the AI automatic suggestion code. Okay. So these are my list of prices. Okay. If you run this code, let's see what will happen. There is incomplete, I think there is some syntax incomplete function. Let's see. Okay. So if you want print, Otherwise you print like this, print message. I'm trying to print that maximum profit. Um, so this is like, okay, see, whatever we have explained, this is my list of stock prices. This stock prices is this, whatever the values we are giving, okay. So this maximum profit function, it will take those values, then it will check, okay. So based on the concept previously I explained this thing, okay. So based on this, it will give the, so this is the Python code, how to compute maximum profit from the list of stock prices. So like this particular function, okay, what it will do is, so this each and every time this price value, it will check with other prices, then it will compute the min uh, okay, minimum price. Maybe this is price, just take like this, okay, for your understanding. Here also price.
Sir, there is a spelling mistake.
Yeah,
Me.
now correct, right? Where is that spelling mistake? Now I removed, okay. Previously I have given prints, okay. You just try to give proper namings, okay, so that you will understand, okay. So this is the code for uh, what is this, calculating the maximum profit from the list of stock prices. Any questions? So if you understand this one, and then okay, then I will give one more problems for you. The next one is, I'll give you second question. You just assume the previous one is first question. So the second question is to sum using hashing, okay. So now tell me, okay, this approach whatever I followed, okay, can you tell me what kind of approach is this? In this Python code, uh, to compute these things, okay, I followed some approach, right? What is this approach? So this procedure, okay, this each and every time this stock price is going to compare or check with other prices, okay, and then you will get some value, and then it will check whether it is maximum profit or not, okay, like that you are doing, okay. This procedure is called greedy, okay. So in algorithms, this approach, whatever the approach we followed here, that is greedy, okay. Sometimes what they will ask you is, they will mention in the problem statement, try to give greedy kind of approach or greedy solution to solve this kind of problems, okay. So that is greedy approach. The second question is to sum using hashing. To sum, okay, I will tell you, okay, what is this. For example, given an array, okay, you already know what is that array. Given an array, suppose you have an array, this is array, array will have some values. Let us assume that 2 7 and then 11 and then 15, okay. So this is an array. So what is this is, so I am giving to sum, okay. This is one kind of function. In this to sum, I have list of values, the same array, whatever the array I have, I am going to take here. Okay, then I will give one more value 9. To sum means two array values you need to sum up. Okay, then you will get the output here. Okay, the second value is output. Okay, is it clear? To sum means, can you tell me which two values if you do sum up you will get the 9? Anybody?
First two,
Okay.
uh,
What is that values? 2 and then 7. So what is these index values? Array means array
0 and 1. 0, 1.
okay. So the index values is 0 and then 1. Okay. So if you add these two values you will get the 9. Suppose if I will give here something 13, I am just for your understanding. Okay, what is this to sum using hashing means? This is a concept called to sum is the function name. There will be a list of array values. You need to add up two values. Okay, then you will get the second value like this here. Okay, so this is like hashing. Okay, if you know the hashing concept, then uh, you know the importance of why do you want to add these things. Okay, if you know the hashing concept, then you will know. So if you mention 13 means you need to sum up 2 plus 11, you will get the 13. Okay, so can you write the Python code for this? Can you try? So let's take, so the index values for this is 0 and 2. Okay, 0 and 2. So can you write the Python code for this? Can you try? So what we are doing here is, the problem is given an array, they will give an array. So what you want to do is you need to return indices. So you need to return that indices, like the sum also they will give right here itself. Okay, so you need to print that indices values. Okay, return indices of two numbers, whatever the two numbers, you will add that, okay, that add up to a target value. Target means in this case the first example 9 is the target. Here I modified, let it be like this. Okay, the target is, this is the target. Okay, so they will give like this. This is an array and then target is 9. Okay, this is the problem statement. So what you want to do is you need to return the output, you need to return the indices of that particular array. Okay, these are the examples. Now write the Python code for this. Can you try it? So to write the Python code, so how we are doing. So we are trying to take one function, define, the function name is same name I am giving, okay, to avoid confusion. See here it is showing some auto suggestion code also, okay, to sum, okay, this numbers will be the array, okay, this will be this one, numbers means number array, then the target also, numbers will take this array, target it will take 9, okay. So two things are required. So initially that number mapping, okay, or whatever you want, you just give initially that list is empty. Then each and every time I is that index value, each and every time that number you need to check this, okay, in this numbers it is present or not, okay, for sum up, okay, initially complement. So basically what we are doing is, instead of going sum upping this like this, what the approach is, so they will take, okay, 9 minus number, for example you just subtract 9 minus 2, what you will get 7, okay. So this approach is, initially they will take the target value, then initial index value is I, in this case 0. So here what they are doing is 9 minus 2 7, okay, what they are doing, initially they are taking target value, then they will get one value. So after that what they will do, they will check whether this particular, so they are going to name this as some complement, or you can use any variable, okay, temporary variable A or B. So then what they will do, they will check whether this 7 number is present in this list or not, okay. So initially this will be empty, so later the list is this one, okay. So if this is present, then they will return that index value, okay. So is it clear? What we are trying to do is, the approach is, this is not, if you want you can write some other approach also. So this is the one solution how you can come up with answer. So this is the function for similarly like previous case, here also what we will do, so if you are feeling any difficulty we can write in some other way also, okay. So if you want to use some simple terminology, you can write like this also, like difference, target minus number, okay, then if difference, I am just for your understanding, if difference in this numpy is this one, okay, this is the initial set, if difference is here, then you can return the difference, and then what you will do is, you will try to number map C here, then you return, then you call this to some function, let's you just check indentation properly, okay. If you don't, You need to maintain this indentation properly, okay? I think I may miss something. Otherwise, just give me a minute. So you need to maintain proper indentation, okay? So this is the thing you will get, okay? Is it clear? So this is the, suppose if I change the target variable 13, then it will return 2 plus 11, 13, okay? It will return the 0 index and then second index, okay? Is it correct? So the next one is, any questions? So
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
yeah, tell me.
Sir, can you explain me what the enumerate function do?
Enumeration means like it will check these numbers, okay? Generally enumeration means numbers only. It will check numbers one by one, okay? From the list, in this enumeration function you are going to give this nums, right? This num is like the start value, it will start from the 0. So
Okay, sir, thank you, sir.
okay, if you don't know what is this enumeration function in Python, okay? So basically the enumeration syntax is like this. It will check the iterable banner, okay? So for example, you have a list of values or strings or tuples, whatever it is, okay? So basically it will start with index 0 and then each and every time it will check the values, like pairwise it will check it, okay? So can I write the syntax like this? Enumerable, iteratable. So initial index is start, it will start with 0 index, okay? This is the syntax, okay? So iterable means here the list, whatever the list you are having, in this case the list is whatever the numbers you are giving as input, the array values, this is the list. Then it will starts with index 0, each and every time it will take the pair wise, then it will check it, okay? So that is the enumerate, okay? I will give one example for this, how this enumeration will work, okay? I will give one real time example. For example, you have a fruits is the array, see here. So the same thing I am explaining by taking one simple example. You have a fruits like apple, banana, cherry. What we are doing for index comma fruit, so what it will do is each time you have two values here. Index is 0 for apple, okay, index is 0, then fruit is apple. Index is 0 and fruit is banana. Index is 2, fruit is cherry. Okay, what it will do is for each and every time this index or fruit, whatever it is, okay, whether these things in means in is a kind of operator, it will present in this given enumeration list or not. Okay, so what is the given list? Fruits. Okay, it will check if it present, it will return it, or here we are using print statement for printing. Okay, so each and every time, okay, so it will initially it is 0, fruit will print apple. Okay, then index 1 fruit will be banana, index 2 fruit will be cherry. Okay, so this will work like this. Okay, whatever you will mention here, suppose if you want to remove index, so in previous example we are taking only one thing. Okay, so it will print like this. Okay, only fruit means it will give like this. Okay, so that is how you can use the enumeration function. Okay, even if you want to print one by one, or you don't want to start the index with 0, okay, then what you want to do is you need to mention here fruits, you want to start your index like previously index is there. Okay, index comma fruit, here you specify what is your starting value if you don't want to see, then fruits start start, so it will start the index with 1 because the default thing is start will start from the 0. Generally we won't mention if the default start value is 0, but if you want to specify a particular index value, you need to specify like this. You need to specify your starting value is 1 or 2. Okay, it will start from this value. If you are using the starting index value 0, then no need to specify, you directly take the enumeration function from the your existing list or from your input. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, any questions? Okay, so if you don't have any question, then I will move on to the next one. So the next question is like I think in week 8 also they explain one thing. Okay, so the next question is longest substring. Okay, without repeating the characters. Okay, so the question 3 is we need to find out the longest substring without repeating the characters. Longest substring without repeating the characters. Okay, for example, the problem is like this. Okay, the problem is you have given a string, you need to find out substring with unique characters. Given a string, find the substring with unique characters. So example is, I will give one example. So you have a string like this, a b c, then bb. This is one string. Okay, or this is the string. Can you tell me what is this longest substring from this example? Longest substring without repeating the characters. From this example, what is this longest substring? You just read this question, okay?
A, B, C.
Yeah, in this case, here they have given one condition. What is that condition? You no need to repeat the characters. Like you started A, B, C. Then here A came. That means no, not B, C, only A, B, C. Longest. See, B, C is the substring, but not the longest. Okay. Is it clear? Even B, C also substring only. The longest substring is in this case A, B, C only. After that A, because it is repeating, A is already there. So that's why the answer for this one is A, B, C. The string is A, B, C. What is this length? Length of this substring. Length means the number of characters
3.
present in that string. Okay. Yeah. The length means the number of characters are present in that string is 3. Can you write the Python code for this same example? You have a string like this. You need to write the Python code to fetch or to get the longest substring, okay, without repeating the characters, and then if possible you try to print the length also. Can you try Python code for this? Or else at least you print the length. If you are finding any difficulty, print length, longest substring ABC length. You need to print the ABC length. So output you need to show like this. The output you print as 3. If you done, can you share your code in chat box? Those who have completed, this is the question 3, longest substring without repeating the characters. If you done, you just try to share your code with us. So what is the first thing you need to do? Always we need to define a function. So and then you need to give meaningful name. So I am writing the Python code for the about task. Okay. Def. What is our task? Our task is length of, yeah, someone Priyadarshini shared the code. Okay, I will take your code only one line. Give Python code, not C or C++ or something. Priyadarshini, give Python code. Maybe you are taking some C or C++ code. So okay, you try to take the length of give any name, okay, whatever you wish, but try to give meaningful names. Longest substring, the question itself I am going to take like this. So of course, what is the thing you are going to pass? String means we can represent s, okay. So this is the function. Now what you want to do, initially I am going to take scene or something, okay. So we have empty value. So initially you need to assume the start value, like the maximum length is 0, okay. Initially you don't know what is that maximum length. So for that, see here it's giving automatic code, okay. But anyhow we will write the code. Initially the maximum length is like this, that is start or maximum length, it is initially 0, okay. Now I am writing like previously we used enumerate, right? Similarly I am trying to write for I. If you understand the previous problem, then this will be easy, okay. I comma c in enumerate s, okay. Then if c in scene, okay. So initially you will get this input value, then the string will store here. If c in scene, and then character by character it will check, okay. So initially what you want to do, you need to add that string value, okay. Each and every time we need to add this, okay. So if this is unique character, you are trying to add it, okay. Else case you will write the maximum length equal to I minus start plus 1, okay. This is scene. Then return maximum length. See my Google Colab, it's giving automatic code, I don't know, we will see. So in this case you got only one. So what is the mistake here? Actually your output you need to get, but it is showing the length of longest subsequence is 1. What we did, somewhere some mistake is there. Anybody done? Can you share your code? Okay. So this is the code, Python code for this. So if you want, I will share this code in your chat box. So I shared this code in your chat box. So like this you can solve few examples in Python, and I will explain one more thing. What is the thing? Okay, product of array. Okay, I will take array. The next question is product of array except self.
Sir, can you explain the above code?
Which one longest substring?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you follow that classes, NPTEL classes, week 8?
Yes, sir. I know the algorithm, but I can't understand this code.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine. I will explain. Okay. Just a minute. I will explain. Okay. So you know this thing, right? Define a function and then you can take customize function. This is the string. Okay. Like so this scene, generally this scene, what we are doing is we are trying to like we need to remember that what is our last index, right? For that initially we are taking scene equal to like some dictionary kind of value. Okay, so initially the start value is 0. Okay, then for I comma c, so I is your index value, c is character. Okay, so in this example A, B, C, B. Okay, these are the characters. So initially it is A. So it will check whether this index and then character A is present or not. So from the last example, if it is 0, then this character is initial one is A. If I is 1, the character is B, right?
Yes, sir.
So if it is 2, then the character is C. Okay, so like this it will check. After that what we are doing, this for loop. Okay, again what it will check is if C is in scene, C means character, so A is in scene. What is your scene? Scene is this is empty set, so initially the C is not there. So if it is not there, what it will do on scene of C. Okay, so what it will do is, so it will add that characters to that scene. This function what it will do is, it will check the C is in scene initially, and then scene of C. C means character only. So initially it is not there. What we are doing is we are trying to add that C value, and then you are trying to increment the length. Length means the this sequence value here. This is start position, right? We will add this character A to the scene, then you are going to increment this value from 0 to 1. Now in your C, the updated scene value will be like this. So you may have scene like this A, this statement will become like this, and then your start will be 1. Okay, so like this each and every time it will check it. Okay, so whenever, okay, the next one will be, it will be like this, start start, you are going to add one more character AB, then okay, sorry, this is scene. Okay, then start will become 2. Okay.
Yes.
Similarly, A, B, C. Okay. Then start will become 3. So what happened the fourth time if A you are trying to add it, okay? So already it is there in the scene, okay? Scene is already present, okay? Then it will return this maximum length. Is it clear? Maximum length means the start only, okay?
Yes,
So
sir,
like this it
yes.
will update, okay? So then you are trying to print the state, the thing. So it will be A0, B1, okay, like this. Each and every time you need to check this condition also, okay, whether this particular thing is greater than the start position or not, okay. Initially start is 0, each and every time you need to check it, okay. So you just try to trace it out how it will work, okay, then you will understand. Scene of, okay. The next thing is product of, the next Python code is product of array except self means self number. What I will do is, what does this meaning is, for example you have an array, you take any array, okay. Suppose I am taking one example, array, my array is like this, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, okay. So what is the output you will get? Product of array except itself. What does it mean? So this will get like this. Can you guess the what is the answer? What is the element you will get? For example, 1 is here, 2, 3, 4. What is the updated array? Updated product of array. So what is this? You need to product means you need to product the array elements, like the initial case 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Then what is the value? 1 2s are 2, 2 3 6, 6 into 4 24, okay. So this will be the 24. For next element, what you are going to do? So this is, I told 1 into, right? You are not going to accept self thing, okay. Self you cannot multiply. The remaining 3 elements you are trying to multiply. 2 into 3 into 6, you will get the 24. Similarly, you left this self, then you multiply the remaining elements in the array. Then what is the element? So you are going to get 3 into 4 12. Then third one, except this, you try to multiply the remaining thing, 1 into 2 into 4, you will get the 8, right? Similarly, this self element you remove it and you multiply the remaining thing, 1 into 2 into 3, then you will get the 6. Is it clear? So this is the task. For example, you are assume that you are going to have input array like this, then you try to product of array elements except the self element. If you are getting any confusion, you write like this: product of array elements except the self element. Then you will, the question is clear, right? So this is the question. Can you write the Python code for this task? Python code for this task. don't do any divisions. Okay, you return array where each element is product of the other elements except the self element. Okay, don't do only multiplication only allowed. Okay, so the output is return array. You need to return an array like this where each element is product of all except self except itself. So this is the task you need to do. If you done, you just share your code in chat box. I don't know, Harini, when you will get hall ticket. Maybe you can check your mail. Most probably, when is your exam? Before 10 days or 1 week, they will give hall
Sir,
tickets.
September 21st.
Yeah, 21st means probably by September 15 or 14th, they will release the hall tickets.
Okay, sir.
7 to 10 days, yeah, before that they will release. Okay, okay. I will write the Python code for this. Okay. So just so define. Oh, okay. It's showing something. The name I'm going to take same thing. Product except itself. Okay. So this is the first statement. Okay. You know. Okay. For each and everything, we need to define our custom function product except itself. Then for array, I am going to take the name as nums. Okay. Nums is the array. So what is the second line? What we are going to do is, so n equal to second line. Okay, so what we are doing, what is this second line I am writing? I am trying to compute the length of the array. Okay, right? You need to know what is that length of the array, initial thing. Okay, so for that, this will store the this n. Okay, what it will store is, it will store the len means len function, length of function. Nums means that input array. Okay, if you give 5 elements, it will store 5. If you give 10, it will store the length of the array. Okay, so then we are trying to create, so each and every time you need to know array elements, what is your left and right value, right? So for that, so we are taking different array values. Okay, like left, right, and then the result one. Okay, so like this. So what we will do is, we are trying to take 3 different see here, left product or right product, it is showing like this, but anyhow for simple notation I am taking only left, right, and then result. Everything I am going to assign with 1 into n. What is this n means? That the length of the array. Okay, 3 arrays I am going to take like this only, 1 into left one, right one, and then result also I am going to take like this. Then next statement what we are doing is we are trying to check for I in the range. You already know the range function. Now you are going to use the range 1 comma n. So the I element, the range. Then what we will do is, so what basically we are doing, so for example except itself I told, okay, if you want to do the element 2, okay, what we are doing, we are trying to leave this one, okay, this, and then we are multiplying the remaining elements, okay, this and then the leftover elements, okay. For that what we are doing is we are trying to write like this, left of I. So if it is left of I, left of I minus 1 we are doing, you are trying to multiply with the remaining you are trying to write like this, left of I, whenever this comes into picture you are trying to multiply I minus 1 and then numbers minus 1. The same syntax, if it is right one, you can write the Python code in different ways. This 1 comma range is over, so you can I do like this, okay, range of n minus 2 comma minus 1 comma minus 1. So what you will get is right right of I plus 1, then multiply with so left is over, right is over, and then what we want to do is we need to the resultant one, okay, for I in range n. I will explain, okay, just you just follow this thing. I will explain what we are doing is, you can call this left and then right I, and then return result, okay. So this is the function, okay. What we are doing is So what we did is we try to divide this array into three things. One is left, another one is right, and then resultant. Okay. So for example, in the first case, if you take the one array 1, okay, is there any left element? No, right? So what basically we are doing is we are trying to compute the left part and right parts. For example, this don't have left thing, 1 we don't have left thing, okay. So similarly 4 we don't have right thing, okay, but 2 and 3 they have both right and left parts, okay, for each and every time. So we are trying to take that prefix kind of products, and this is like prefix products. The product, what it will do is this will compute the prefix, means whatever the array element it is having, it will compute the prefix product. This will compute the suffix, okay, suffix product, okay. These statements, it will compute the suffix and prefix products. Then the last one, okay, what it will combine the resultant. What it will do is we are trying to combine both prefix and suffix things. Here we will get the final one, okay. So then you try to print the result statement, okay. So I'm taking one example for the same. Just try to run it. If there is any error, it will display here, okay. And this is not comment line, means you can give like this. So you don't have errors. And then so this is the output statement from this Python code, okay. So basically this will compute the left side of array elements products, then this will compute the right side of the array element, then you try to combine or you try to merge these two, both prefix product and then suffix product, then you will get the final outcome, okay. So like this you can practice different Python codes, and you can solve different examples, okay. So any questions? So I will share this code in chat box. So I shared this code in chat box. You try to execute. So if you have any questions, ask me. Otherwise, I will stop this session. We will continue next week. Varnika, you joined in late. Can you please resend the first two codes? Okay, I will share all codes. This is the first code. This is the second code. Mm. Varnika, I shared two codes. Any other questions? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Okay, I will end this session. Okay, thank you all. We'll meet you in next week. Thank you.